Welcome to the second semi-final of Atmiya Premier League. I'm here in the box. My name's Anand. I'm here with Ambrish Baitanna, captain of the Scarborough Strike Force, now eliminated Scarborough Strike Force, as well as myself being eliminated from the Bhakti Colony Lions. We're going to be here in the box with you as we watch this hopefully intense match between the Oakville Grizzlies and the Toronto Thunder. Toronto chose to bat first, and let's see how that fares. Sachin is the number one draft pick for the Grizzlies, also taking the first over. Welcome, Ambrish Bhai. What are your thoughts?
Thank you for the warm welcome, Anbhai. And losing captain of the Scarborough Strike Force, as he mentioned, we lost against Grizzlies. But yeah, I mean, Sachin Bhai is a wonderful player. He's their draft pick. He bowls, he bats, he fields. So he's like a top-notch all-rounder. Let's see how this game falls on. That's good fielding from Bhai. He's a great upcoming talent in the pipeline. You know how in MLB we have like top prospects. In APL we have top 10 prospects of this year as well. If you look at it, and Nirman Bhai is one of them. And look at that shot, right on the money, and it's 4 runs. So do you think do you have any other players in mind who you think are like good prospects for next year?
I like really good prospect. The whole batch, I'm going to call it a batch from AVM. You said Chaitanya Bhai,
Yes.
a strong fielder on the boundary. We'll see him in the second half, I assume.
Yes.
With the Toronto Thunder is also a really nice fielder, all-rounder to be honest, but a really good fielder from a strength perspective. Great batting as well. They've got a good squad. I think that it's good to see a good mix of young generation playing in APL, but also playing and making an impact now.
Yes.
You know, a few years back we had our junior match,
Yeah.
and a lot of these guys played in the junior match.
And now they're playing.
Absolutely, they're impacting the major
Yeah.
tournament, right? So
Yeah.
it's good to see.
So our APL pipeline is very strong with players like Nirman, Sudarshan, Chaitanya, Nirav Bhai, like all these players. Like it's, I think next year is going to be very, very interesting.
In the last match we saw Aman, who's also not a veteran, but he's played many years in APL, but he's also young.
Yes.
And you see guys like that playing and, you know, making an impact for their teams. It's really good to see. Divya as well. This was probably the first year that he played with an impact.
Yes.
To see him play. So it's a good overall, you know, feeling to see that second generation step in.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day they'll select us and let us play as the old guys on the team, stick us in the slip or something.
Yeah, just stand-in players, I guess.
Absolutely. As Toronto Thunder are 6-0. Kirtan Bhai has
No ball! No ball! So the bowler took a run up and his back leg hit the stumps, and the umpire has given a no ball. The bowler seems okay, so he's good to go.
So
that's a no ball
counts.
and 6.
The ball counts, the 6 counts, and it's a no ball, correct?
It's a no ball, yes.
Wow.
Ball doesn't count actually.
Not the ball, sorry, but the 6 counts.
6 counts.
And it's a no ball.
And it's a no ball and it's a free hit.
That's big.
That's big. Good comeback. Good comeback from Pavitra Bhai. Good comeback. But they have to be careful because Toronto Thunder can take this game away in a flash.
That was one he should have pushed off to the offside.
Yes.
He just got a top edge there. He got lucky.
Very lucky. As a bowler, you should thank the batsman for not putting that away on the offside. Some change in the field.
Looks like Sridev from behind the wickets has moved the fielder onto the offside, and then they've kept one on the leg side, straight side.
Oh, look at that shot.
Full leg. That's for 4.
Just picking the gap.
That's the beauty of the power play, right? They've got to pick your poison. They left the leg side open, and when a bowler bowls a slow ball like that, it's gonna get tossed over. So.
And interestingly, that fielder was just brought inside the circle, and that's where the ball went. So it's a hit and miss. You know, you got to be very calculative or where you bowling the next ball because, again, the leg side is all open.
So you as a captain, would you reset again? or do you now just say, you know what, we're gonna run with it? You kept the guy in the off, you put one on the long on, and you leave that leg side wide open again. Do you do that, or you go back?
I think I would trust my bowler and to, see, come back like how he did. Because, I mean, he knows, as a bowler, he knows that I shouldn't be bowling a ball which could be just smacked on the leg side. As far as fielders are concerned, there's nobody there. So I would stick to the field depending upon who's the bowler.
But in a league like this where there's no LB, the batsman can sit down and just sweep.
Yeah.
So it looks like they've made an adjustment again.
And they just did an adjustment, right? Look at that. They just pushed the fielder on the boundary. And there seemed to be a little bit of confusion with the Grizzlies, but they are back on. Oh. Dead ball, I think. I think it would be a dead ball. No?
No, the ball was live. Just one of the old previous ball that got caught in the net also came down. But
Okay.
the ball was live. It was, in my opinion, probably would have been caught if the net didn't save him. So he got lucky.
It's
Let's see if they can take that blessing and run with it.
yeah, still
Captain by Abhiraj. See,
yeah,
he played well last match.
yeah.
So let's see how this plays out.
And still one more ball to go in this over. The ball just ducked, and it's an over.
It was a semi-expensive over, 12 runs, but it's a power play.
Yeah.
It happens. We know that boundaries go. He had that no ball 6.
Mhm.
So other than that, he had a pretty tight over, not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Let's see if they give him the ball again in the later overs. Very nice feeling on the boundary. Saving a boundary. They took just one. And there you go, Manthan with the catch on the boundary. What a catch.
That was a good catch on the boundary. And here comes one of my favorite players, Chaitanya Brai. I hope he carries the legacy forward. He's a very good batsman.
Jubin Bhai has only bowled a couple balls here.
Just two balls.
Given up 1 run and 1 wicket. But I do feel that he's one of the bowlers that Toronto has to zone in on.
Yep.
Because Oakville has some strong bowling.
Take an advantage of this over.
You get 1 or 2 loose ones that he can actually hit.
Yeah.
But let's see how Jubin Bhai tightens it up here. There's one.
Oh my goodness. That was a ball to hit. You should capitalize on deliveries like this, because you can get an opportunity like that to smack it. Like it was just.
But it's tough because that's his first ball faced as well, right? So you're not coming in with the mentality. So
Yeah.
let's see. Hopefully he settles in here. There you go. And there it goes.
6.
For 6. Good effort again on the boundary. Hits his hands and jumps over for 6. Very nice effort. But
Very nice effort, but it was a good shot.
there you go.
You still have 2 more deliveries left. That is a disadvantage of bowling a short ball. Sometimes you get caught. Sometimes it just goes over the boundary. So on this occasion, It was a good shot. No ball and trying no money. Tanmay Bhai just could not judge it, and it's no ball, free hit.
Credit to the batsman as well.
Yes.
Chaitanya Bhai saw the first ball.
Yeah.
And, got a feel for it. Second one punished. This third one might have probably cleared the boundary as well. So
And this is
like he's lined up.
And it's a free hit.
Free hit, hits the ceiling.
Hits the ceiling. They'll just take a single. There's still one more delivery to go. Let's see what Chaitanya Bhai does. Good delivery, good comeback by Jumin Bhai. And it's an over. Not too bad. Here comes Nirman Bhai. He has been very, very effective for the Oakville Grizzlies. 2 steps. Oh, look at that. The ball just kept low. Three overs, 28 with the loss of 1 wicket. And that's a wide delivery. It's outside the wide line. And just moved on the other side. Just inside edge. We'll just get one. Still 3 more deliveries to go. Very, very good delivery from Nirman Bhai. Right on the money.
I hope he changes his length up though, because now if Chaitanya has seen that,
yeah,
he's now going to push it over onto the leg side of mine.
I agree. I agree. There you go. Oh, it's a wide. It's a wide. It's a wide delivery. That was a late call by umpire Amit Bhai Jivani. Yes, still.
That's called buffering.
3 more to go. Straight back. Oh.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
That's a 4, umpire.
That's a 4.
Jiva,
4.
4 runs given as he touched on the boundary there.
Yeah, the guy touched on the boundary. Sorry, from the commentary box, we had to make sure that the umpire makes the right call. So, in the end, he did. So, 4 runs added to the total. Last ball of the over. Oh, he completely missed it. It's end of the over. With 4 overs done, the score is 35 runs with a loss of 1 wicket. Chaitanya Bhai and Kirtan Bhai are taking this steady. And we have a change of the bowler. Kirtan Bhai is on strike. Wide ball, I think. Yes, it is. Wide delivery. Manthanbai is the new bowler, but he starts off with a wide. Just have to be consistent in their bowling. Plays a cross bat shot. The misfielding by Nirman Bhai on the short mid wicket. Still get a single for it. Manthan Bhai has to get his line and length proper. Chaitanya Bhai is a very good batsman. If he just bowls short, then he'll be punished. That was a good shot, but got caught up. And look at that throw. The throw was in anger, I believe, Anbhai. Nirman Bhai just misfielded the previous ball.
I don't think it was anger. I think it was just
Frustration?
no, just misjudged.
Misjudged, okay.
That comes with experience, I think.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
Gets
That's what
low.
he was aware.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, that was probably an overthrow. The ball just ducked before it reached the stumps. So, lucky break for Manthan Bhai. Good fielding. Good. Still 2 more deliveries to go. This is the 5th over.
Ketan Bhai played pretty steady in the semi-final too, if I'm not mistaken.
He did. That's a pretty good hit, but only get a single.
Collected for one.
Only get a single. Last ball of the over. They are pretty
steady. I think they need to get. Chaitanya is batting, 12 runs off 7.
Yeah.
But he's hitting the ball squarely as well, right? So if they can pick this one up, that would be huge for them.
See, this was premeditated. He was anticipating on the leg side, but good over by Manthan Bhai. Just gave 4 of it. And here comes Zubin Bhai with the end of 5 overs. The score is 39 runs with the loss of 1 wicket. Toronto Thunder are nicely paced at the moment. If they can speed it up, if they get the score over 80 runs, that would be a very, very good score to defend as far as their bowling is concerned.
They're sitting at about 7.8 per over, so it's getting there.
This over is a big one for Toronto.
Catches, win matches, but he didn't do it. He didn't go aggressively. The fielder took a judgment thinking that ball was not catchable. He stayed in his spot.
Yeah,
that's the right judgment, to be honest. It was far in front
instead of going for the catch, just save the boundary, right? Because you never know. It's a nice shot, but he'll still only get a single.
This is Zubin Bhai's second over now.
It is. He has been expensive, but let's see what happens in the next 4 balls.
He's the only one that's picked up a wicket, right? So expensive, but he's getting you a wicket. Let's see.
What a shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Gone for 4.
Bad judgment of the ball, and it crosses the boundary for 4 runs. You got to be very, very vigilant. Like, the pressure comes on you, especially in semi-final. That was a bad mishap. And they are changing the field now. Sachin Bhai is going back on the boundary. Zubin Bhai still has 3 more deliveries to bowl. That's a good shot, but Tanmay Bhai is there. They'll only get 1, and good fielding by Tanmay Bhai on the boundary.
The Oakville Grizzlies, the way
Still
they've set
2 more deliveries.
They've left that gap. Tanmay, they've pushed really deep on the leg side, and there's a gap on the leg
side. No ball. That is a no ball.
Free hit coming.
Good thing was Anbhai.
They can't change the field. So let's see how this works out.
Did you see the ball? If this ball is coming on your body, that's a beamer. But just because it was outside the leg stump, it was just given as a no ball. And
Oh man, he had a
oh
good
my
shot there.
goodness, they just
There's no
missed
point taking
a
the catch
shot.
anyway. It's a no ball. So even if he caught it, it made no sense. Good play by Sri, hoping to entice the batsman to run, but I guess that didn't work.
People are amazed here in the commentary box that what we are saying is correct. And look at that shot, but that
was
could
a
have been a
guaranteed
six.
Guaranteed six. It hit a pipe in the ceiling here that brought it back, but that was a guaranteed six. Connected perfectly by Chaitanya Bhai.
Yes. Still good hitting. Here comes Manthan Bhai again. Here comes Manthan Bhai. Let's see what he does. Okay, he bowled a short delivery. They're going to go after two, you think? No.
They're playing it safe right now, but there's going to have to be a point where they're going to push too, because they have only one wicket drop,
Yeah,
right?
they're going to push 100%, but I think run out is a cheap way to get out, right? So they have been cautious about that. These dot balls are not good. Toronto Thunder have to step it up because this can change the game.
One thing I'm noticing is the lefty bowlers are proving to be a big asset.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's because it's just quite a big change for the batsman to see. Nothing crazy about the delivery or nothing crazy about the pace, but the fact that they're just have a different release point in coming from the other side.
Yes.
It seems to be messing with the batsman in general. This is just over.
And many lefty bowlers, you'll see they're wristy. They're moving their wrist very nicely. So they can angle it. Sometimes it can go, on the other way, like outside the off stump. Sometimes it can come in as well. So depending upon the angle they take. And Manthan Bhai is very good. Like look at his action. Look at that. Beautiful. Right?
Fielded cleanly just for one. And, slowly Toronto Thunder have crept up to 50 runs in 6.4 overs.
Yeah, and it's still 2 balls to go for this over.
So what does that tell you? That 100 is not out of reach.
Yeah.
50, and they literally have 2 more power play overs. So you know what? Anything can happen, but
that's a good hit.
Looking pretty tight for Oakville as well.
It's only one. That's a good delivery. And that's fine. I think we need a new batsman as well. So that was fine. I mean, he was just playing his shots. Only a second wicket.
Yeah, Kirtan by giving you 20 runs. Darshan Bhai looks like the next batsman coming in.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a pesky lefty.
Lefty-righty combination, yes.
He protects the wickets well. Not to say that he's invincible, but he has protected it well.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Chaitanya is a really good combo. Darshan Bhai may just rotate and let Chaitanya continue to hit.
Yes.
So if that's the strategy that Thunder's coming in with, that's something I would go with. But if you look at it, Darshan Bhai also knows 51's not going to do it. They got to get to 75, 80, 90 runs.
Right.
This team is not weak by any shape of the imagination. So Oakville actually has a strong batting lineup as well.
Yeah, I agree. Now it's Nirman Bhai. He has been steady. Five overs, they can still get to 100. If they play smartly, they have 8 wickets in hand.
Big 6 in the straight.
First ball, straight 6. That was a very good shot. First ball down the ground for a maximum. Another shot, but there's nobody. It's in the no man's land.
You
They
could
can
see
still
Sachin
get.
had a double thought. He wasn't sure if he's going to go at the ball or go back and protect. I
Yes.
think if he went at it, he might have had a chance,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would have been in his hands. So
No.
once again, one of those in-between ones. You could gamble. It could end up costing you 4. They took 2.
Yes.
So where do you draw the line?
And
It looks like
that's
he is
another maximum.
on a mission.
Look at this. Look at the shot, Anbai. One, it was over long off. Another one, same ball. He came outside the off stump and hit it on deep wicket, right? So that's why I'm saying the batsmen have to make an adjustment, even if the ball is the same. See, that one over can change the course. And he's right. He's right. All he's doing is just playing good shots. And you'll hit and miss. You'll hit and miss. But in that as well, they got a single. So now you have 2 more deliveries to go. And they're out at 66.
I almost think you don't take that single, though. If you've hit 2 sixes and just missed, do you want to keep Darshan? Put Darshan Bhai's no
Yeah.
slouch. He can definitely bat.
Look at
Okay.
that shot.
And he's hitting the gap, and he is. No, they're okay. They're okay. Running for 2. Very good fielding in the deep. What I was saying was that, do you take Darshan Bhai and let him stay off strike and let Chaitanya continue to hit, especially if he's punishing the bowler?
Of course. But look at this, Darshan Bhai. First ball, he almost got a 4. So, again, I mean, they have a good batsman. They have 8 wickets in hand. So they have nothing to lose in from this, right? They just
Absolutely.
keep playing.
Absolutely.
And that's a good wicket. Oh, bhai. That is Seat Tyre's strategic timeout. That's what it's called in the IPL. We have good sponsorship from last year from Coca-Cola for supplying these great water bottles. And we kept it like that every team gets an opportunity in the field to regroup from where we are at and make a sound decision for the next 4 overs, because we have 2 more power play overs to go as well. Oops. Eight over 69 with a loss of 3 wickets. The game is paced very nicely at the moment. And Sachin bhai, good start. Good start of the over from Sachin bhai. Right on the money. What a shot. Maximum again. The score is moving pretty quickly. 74. Again, a great shot from Chaitanya Bhai for a maximum. Another good shot right in the gap, but they'll only get
Looks
2.
like that misfield is going to let them get a second run. Good run
That
by
is-
Vivek Bhai. I forgot they even had Vivek Bhai on their batting lineup. That is a powerful
That is
right now.
that is not power. That's like Hulk.
And let's see if he can get to it. What a catch. What a catch. Once again, a running catch. Beautiful.
That was a good catch. That was a good catch. But good batting by Chaitanya Bhai. 19 balls, 39 runs. Strike rate of over 200. That is insane. As I said, he is one of my favorite players. And here comes Srimad Bhai. Srimad Bhai will get an opportunity to bat. It's going to be a good chase as well. And we are looking forward to that. There's still 3 more deliveries left in the over. And they still haven't taken the power play. So they have 6 wickets in hand. Srimad Bhai is the new batsman. He's on strike. He'll face Sachin Bhai. He'll come round the wicket. And he just punches it on the leg side for a dot ball. Good bowling by Sachin Bhai. Or still one more ball to go, or it's over? I think it's over. And they have taken power play. We have Manthan Bhai bowling the power play over. And what a shot.
Easily make it away for 4. What a shot. Right off the bat, you knew that was going to make it to the bat.
Yeah, of course.
If it cleared the inner circle, you're done.
Gone. And right in the gap as well, between the two fielders, right? So, very good shot by Vivek Bhai. He's also one of my favorite players. He's called the Hulk. Look at... Oh my goodness! My goodness!
Halfway up the Aaron Mills Eagle sign.
That is the biggest 6 of the APL.
Halfway up the Aaron Mills Eagle sign. We're going to have to get a calculation.
Biggest 6 of the APL 2025. My goodness. What a shot.
Just 2025. I think we've been playing here since 2014. I've never seen a shot go up and hit the banners on the side. What a shot. And just in case we missed it, he wanted to take another one, but he's caught out.
He gets out, but that was massive, though. That was massive. What a shot. It's all these players, I mean, just, to see these players come out. Chaitanya Bhai was hitting big shots. Like, he had like 4 big ones on the long on and long off area. And then you have Vivek Bhai. Like, nobody has hit that curtain ever. Amazing. Amazing.
The only one I've seen hit that far on the leg side was Nikhil Bhai Sandesara. He hit one on the leg side, and it went up close to the windows. This was halfway up the bench.
Oh, yeah. That was way above that. What a shot. 3 more balls to go. It's a dot ball. 2 more deliveries left. Pratyush Bhai Rana and Srimad Bhai Painter are playing. 86 for 5. 2 more balls to go. And it's a power play. There's nobody there. And it's 4. Misfielding by Pavitra Bhai on the long off boundary.
That one.
He covered a lot of ground.
Could have been avoided though if he got.
Yes.
Wicketkeeper Captain Sridhar trying to keep his team encouraged from behind the stumps, but It's a tough one when you see that 90.
There's nobody there either. It's in the gap. They'll get couple runs. With the end of 10 overs, it's 92 runs. There's one more power play over left. What do you think, Anand? They're at 92. What do you think the score will be? Will they go past 116, what the previous team scored in the last game? 2 overs.
We were saying 100 was the target when they had 50.
Yes.
Yeah, I think 110 minimum.
Minimum, right?
Minimum 110.
And
they've got 12 balls, 18 runs.
Power play. So this over is a power play. Oh, Srimad Bhai just missed it.
It might be a little bit less. The only reason I'm saying is that it's two fairly new batsmen in as well.
Yes.
It's not like they're settled batsmen.
Yeah.
But 110, 112, 114. That's a crazy target, and at this point in the tournament, it's a big target.
I agree. That's 2 dot balls. That's not good for the Toronto Thunder.
Looks like Srimad Painter just wants to get it all back in one ball. I think.
Yeah, well, that's 5 balls and 0 runs. That's 5 dot balls.
He should push it off onto the side and get rotating right now. But he can also walk back if he'd like to. It looks like a goose egg as he walks back. But let's see who comes in next to help push the score.
I see a young kid. I forgot his name. The music says it all. I hope he plays like Singham. Well, we have a DJ Khalid here. And we have DJ Khalid here in the commentary box. He knows what to play for which player, so it's a pretty good opportunity for him. Folks, we have 3 more balls to go. This is the power play over. The Toronto Thunder are at 92 runs with the loss of 6 wickets. They still have a chance to go past 100. Oh, it's a hit and miss.
If you notice, even with Sachin, I know in the semi-final as well, he's I'm going to say a medium pace bowler typically.
Yes.
And right now you can see me even slowing that down even further.
Yes.
In the power play, he's making sure that the ball is just simply bowled, and there you go, picks up another wicket. Simply bowled, keep it on the stumps, let the fielding team do their simple job, and let the batting team be aggressive.
Yes.
He's done a great job. Sachin's really bowled really well this game.
Still 1 more ball to go for this. .92. One more ball to go. And that is going to be... we're waiting for the batsman's name, folks. As soon as we get it. Harshil Bhai is the new batsman. He's on strike. Sachin Bhai has 1 more ball to go. They're stuck on 92. They lost 2 wickets in this over. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was right on the money, but a little bit outside the off stump. And we are at the final over. Last over of the innings, boys. These dot balls are just eating up now. They should have crossed 100 runs by now, but good comeback by the Oakville Grizzly.
Nirman picks up a big wicket of Chaitanya. That's as much as we think it's not a big wicket, but it's a huge wicket. Of not
Yeah,
Chaitanya, sorry,
Pratyush.
Pratyush.
But
He was the only one with a decent strike rate. Right now, the ball's not connecting for any of the batsmen. Like, what a
man, that's
strong.
what I'm saying, that they are just giving away the balls. Nirman Bhai with this over. 5 balls to go. They are just playing very, very bad. Toronto Thunder just gave up. I don't know why. What's happening? They are not even thinking. They have to be consistent. Toronto Thunder are becoming lethargic in the batting. Finally, they got 1 run after 9 dot balls.
I think we jinxed them and we started talking about 110.
Yeah, but they become very, like, lazy in the batting.
Yeah,
See?
give some credit to the bowlers as well.
No,
They're
no,
they're they're not bowling anything difficult.
no.
But if you look at Nirman's ball, where it pitches and where it ends up, he moves the ball 4, 5, 6 inches in. It's
Yes.
not easy to pick up at
No, no,
this.
no. Of course.
There you go. Same thing again. So it is a tough one for the batsman to pick up. Sachin Bhai did the same thing, simple
94.
bowling and threw bowled straight. They ended up with 92. Yep.
Okay, welcome back, folks. We are in for a very good chase here. Oakville Grizzlies have to score 94 runs to go to the finals. And Toronto Thunder have a very, very, very good bowling lineup. So this is going to be very interesting. Here we go. Oh, first ball
Again. Sachin bhai.
That's what happened in the last game against us. I mean, Sachin bhai was bowled by Malav bhai, and in this situation, this was an inside edge. First delivery, and he's bowled.
That's a tough walk.
He's very disappointed. I mean, I'll be disappointed as well.
Absolutely. I think they're sending Nirman in.
Oh, that's a change.
Is that Nirman? I can't tell.
Yeah, that's him.
It is.
That's him.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite players as well. Again, the AVM kid.
Him and Archbhai look like they're brothers.
Exactly. This is going to be a very, very interesting chase.
Vivek by picking up a quick wicket. Delivery 2 from Vivek bhai.
Oh my God! Look at that. Good defense from Nirman bhai. He was anticipating a Yorker, and that was close one. So that was very good. Good presence of mind. Vivek bhai is a good bowler. Oh wow! What a fielding, man.
If that is a sign for what's to come, watch out.
That is so good. And
wow, Vivek bhai picks up a wicket.
Gone.
Well, a second one.
Right on the money. Two wickets in 1 over. 2 wickets in 1 over. And here comes Sridev bhai. Sridev bhai is boss. There is 2 wickets in an over. You still have 2 more balls to go. 2 more balls to go. 94 runs required. Very good delivery. Very good delivery. They're going to run for it. And he gets in. Good run. And this is the last over, last ball of the over. Very, very good chase coming up, boys. Good bowling by Vivek bhai. He's keeping things very tight. What a ball to finish off the over. Very, very good over from Vivek bhai. Oh, here comes Darshan bhai, Raj, the left arm medium pace bowler. He always maintains the line and length. He's a big asset to this team. Here we go. Oh, that was a tough chance. That was a tough chance, but good fielding by Darshan bhai. Good effort. Very, very good bowling by Darshan bhai. And that was a good shot. Right on the money. 4 runs. Good shot. Fraction short. Outside the off stump. No one there to stop the ball. This is the third ball of the over. Wide. I think it's a wide ball. Is it a wide ball? No, it is not a wide ball. It touched Shridev by his trouser. Here we go. Darshan by.
If Sridhar's ever played a captain's inning, now's the time.
Yes, he's due for one.
Yeah, no, he's a steady bat, but he needs to carry the team right now.
Yep.
Get him to 7-8 overs. 60,
100%.
70 runs at that point. 60 runs after 8 is a really good spot to be in.
100%.
Let's see if they can get to that. Right now they're at 6. They're missing the 0.
Yeah. And that's out. That's run out. Good throw by the fielder and good take by Darshan by Raj. The non-strikers end. They got a dot ball and a wicket. And we still have one more ball to go.
You blink and they're gone.
Yes.
We need somebody to come in, carry it as a partnership. But
this guy is a good batsman.
Not to take away any credit from the bowling attack,
And the
Darshan
fielding.
Raj,
Yeah.
fielding as well. Not to take away, but the batsmen have to come in with the mentality. This partnership, if I'm not mistaken, that's Manthan by coming in.
Yes.
Very nice partnership from a batting perspective on paper.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see if they can take that paper and put it into real life.
yes,
now.
and he's a good batsman. He can hit very good shots. And this is a good combination. I like this. Lefty righty. This last ball of the over. Oh, that was lucky one. Eh? I wouldn't go for this kind of a ball.
Any
Just take it one
fielder
bounce.
can field with their hands, but Chaitanya shows us you just need your feet.
Yes.
He uses his feet and catches the ball, kicks it back to the bowler.
And he's a
With
tall
his
guy. He's a
feet.
tall guy. 2 overs, 7 runs, 3 wickets.
How imposing is that 94 on the scoreboard as a team chasing in the playoffs?
Well, we came very close to that. And good start is required. So we were 43 with a loss of 0 wickets. Not 43, actually 53. That's when we lost our first wicket. So if you get a good start, you can still chase it. At the same time, the bowling has to be top notch as well. And if it is, then you can come back and win it.
Shantanu with his first ball. That was a wide ball that they've converted it into a 4.
A 4.
4 runs, first ball. Let's see how this goes.
It's too short.
Absolutely.
He cannot bowl there to Sridhar because, I mean, the leg side is pretty open for him.
Let's see. It looks like they're going to shift it down now. They've looked like they've left Srimad Painter down in the corner. And Sridev, the batter, has picked that up as well. So let's see if they continue to pick on him there, if he goes to the offside now.
Again, and a good shot.
Very predictable to the offside, just picks a hole and continues to move the chains.
That's a pretty good shot. But they only will get a single.
We said this in the previous match, and even now the lefty-righty combo. There's not fatigue from the sun. We're indoors.
No. Oh, simple catch.
There you go. Manthan Bhai picked up.
That's a big wicket.
There's no fatigue from the sun, but just the constant moving left, right. This is your second match of the day.
I think it's the pressure.
Absolutely. Adds to it. It adds to it.
And now you have Tanmay Bhai walking in. This is what the pressure does to you. Honestly. OAKVILLE are a good team.
I can't tell if Tanmay's feeling the pressure
Or
if he's not happy to be here, but he looks focused. And let's see if that focus carries out when he gets into the batter's crease.
Well, if he connects, he's a good batsman,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Couple shots, he'll get his confidence back, and they'll be in the game in no time. So let's hope we see some big shots from Tanmay Bhai. And this could be a good partnership if they can sustain it. Oh.
Looks like he came in premeditated to playing that ball as
one
well.
ball, yeah.
I'll put my money down right now, saying that he's going to go ahead and turn the bat.
Take
now.
the guard,
Yeah.
stay there.
No, I don't think so. Not on this one. I think he's going to go now.
Okay. There you go. What a shot. No one there. 4 runs.
That was a wide turn into 4 as well.
So I'm
They're
saying 2
punishing
bad
him.
balls.
Yeah, no, punishing him on the leg side though, right? Like that's something they're gonna have to capitalize on.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Toronto Thunder are gonna concede that as well, and let that deep on the leg side go, and let the batsman go ahead and hit if they'd like to, because eventually the wickets will fall.
Yes.
So let's see how they play this. It looks like they're gonna put the fielder in the corner now. Shantanu's gonna head out.
No, I agree with that. But I think Divya Bhai, who's it? No, Vivek Bhai is coming back. So that's a good move by Darshan Bhai. Since now the power play is done, they can actually open up the boundary. They can have fielders.
Power play's been done. It's more about shifting. There's only so much space you can cover.
Yeah.
So you have to pick your poison. If he's saying that the leg side is the gap,
Right.
you still see it open, to be honest. Sridev on the crease is looking there.
Right.
Srimad's there.
Right.
But if he gets something way far on the leg side, he's going to pound it to the corner and take 4.
Yes.
Other than that, he'll open up on the offside. It's totally open on the offside. So this is important to see how he plays this.
See, there you go. But like I said, Vivek Bhai is a very good bowler. He knows how Sridev Bhai plays. So he'll be very good with his bowling. Now let's hope.
If she finds the gap just on the right side of the leg umpire, it could be a few runs.
Oh my goodness, that was a miss. It could have gone on to hit the stumps, but no. Either way, I'm okay. That was a wide ball by Vivek Bhai. Just keep his line and length. Oh,
That's the shot we're talking about. They have a fielder right down there.
yes, yeah.
Well played, well placed by the Toronto Thunder.
Yeah, Darshan Bhai is. I see Srimad Bhai is not paying attention.
He just flew in from Calgary, so can we chalk it up to jet lag?
Yeah, no, it's not jet lag. You see some of the AVM boys there, his buddies.
There you go.
Right there in the corner. So that was a little bit of distraction, but he's back.
Got you.
Darshan Bhai did a good job.
Back to the action. Vivek Bhai with the ball, and Tanmay Bhai just missed it, or that would have been punished back out onto the leg side on the other side.
I agree. Oh, good fielding, good fielding. See, it's a very good over.
Being a single.
Still one more ball to go. But that's 4 overs, 18 runs. That's not bad.
Vivek Bhai with his last ball, he's given up 3 runs in his overs. That's the 4th one.
And did only get us
only 2. He's picked up 2 wickets. What a good performance.
Yes. Yes. The required rate is still under 10. It hasn't gone over 10 yet. So, if they play sensibly, they can still achieve this.
10's not easy. It's easy to say. But 10 per over with a bowling lineup that's going to attack you. Darshan Bhai still has to bowl.
2 overs.
It's not an easy feat. They need to get that down to 7, 8 with 4 or 5 overs left.
And wickets in hand.
Absolutely. I don't think they're in a good spot yet, but it looks like they're climbing their way and scratching their way to get there. And Tanmay is going to make it happen. Big 6, getting up
What
the balcony
a shot.
to the second floor here.
What a shot. What a shot. That was a good shot.
That
was not a no ball, I think. Was it?
That one should have been punished. Not a no ball. I don't think the umpire has his hand
Okay,
still
good,
behind his
good,
back.
good.
Looked like it was probably dipping, but he just missed that one.
That was another 6.
That was a lollipop. He should have sent that one out of the boundary. But
I think this guy is their impact bowler. That's why they are using him right here, I think. Because otherwise they have good bowlers left, right? I mean, it's...
Nice little glance on the leg side. I don't think they're going to take two. They're going to keep one.
No,
Be careful. Tanmay just turned away. Didn't even look at
just
Sridev
one.
to take a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. I think the umpire gave it
has
out.
signaled out.
Umpire gave it out. Umpire
Tanmay
gave
is
it out.
appealing his case and pleading his case.
And he
He's
gave it
thinking
out.
hit the ground, but
He gave it out.
he's walking back. The umpire gave the out. So let's see.
And he talked to the leg umpire as well. So that was a good decision, I think.
I mean, we're sitting here in the box. I heard a nick, but it could have been the bat on the ground too. So
Yes.
based on the keeper's reaction, that it looked like there was something there, but who knows what happened there.
Well, there is Pavitra Bhai who is on. Is a new batsman in. Here we go. 2 balls to go. A very good ball. Right on the money. Last ball to go, I think. Yes, last ball. That's a no ball and a 6.
Umpire signals a no ball 6.
That is such a bad ball. Toronto Thunder are being really lethargic in the bowling attack. No ball 6 now wide. Another full toss. And it's an over. 5 overs, 36 runs. The required rate is down to 8.3.
Getting there.
So,
from a strategy perspective, the Toronto Thunder need to take either Sridev or Pavitra's wicket.
yes.
And they have to do it in this over.
This over, yes.
If they don't take it now and those batsmen continue to settle, it's going to be a tough one. It looks like they brought in Darshan Bhai to pick that wicket up. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to be interested to see the lefty bowler on the lefty batsman to see how that matchup works out, because the ball will be coming in to where Sridev is. So he can flick it over to the leg side.
Yes.
Let's see how they set the fielding up.
Yeah, that's, and I like that strategy. Darshan Bhai is their ace bowler, so if he gets a wicket here, that could change the course. Oh, that was a good delivery. Right outside the off stump, Pavitra could not pick it up. It was almost going into the stumps. Very good ball by Darshan Bhai. See, right on money. That is great bowling by Darshan Bhai, keeping Pavitra Bhai in check. Another hit and miss.
Swing and miss.
Swing and miss, my bad.
The hit is missing from the equation. As you look at Darshan walking back,
Yeah,
he looks focused.
he is.
Let's see.
He's
Let's
locked
see
in.
if he can continue this strong over. He's got 3 deliveries with no runs
Yeah,
taken.
finish strong. There you go. Another dot ball. That 4 in a row.
Just playing.
4 dot balls. Very good ball. I think.
Are we gonna say the M word? You want to say maiden or no?
No, I don't want to
You don't
jinx
wanna
it.
jinx it and
I
say
don't want
maiden?
to jinx it.
I think it's a maiden. Maybe MW
Oh my God.
with the maiden wicket. No.
Too much pressure.
Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Dot ball.
With his last ball.
I predicted
There
it
we go.
right. It is a dot ball.
Maiden.
That's a maiden, boys. That's a maiden over. Under pressure.
That
That's
puts the
like
pressure right back. Eh? The
Darshan Bhai
things.
is an amazing bowler. That's a good comeback after, hitting 2 sixes in 1 over. Abhiraj Bhai is the new bowler. The required rate has jumped to almost 10 runs in over now. Oakville Grizzlies are 6 overs, 36 for 5 wickets. You have the two big batsmen, Sridev Bhai and Pavitra Bhai, taking this charge. And they'll only get a 1 run. Oh, that was a good delivery. Another dot. Pavitra Bhai hasn't scored in 8 deliveries. Abhiraj Bhai is bowling really nicely. Just a single on the leg side.
But that's a big single for Pavitra. The last 7 deliveries he had dot balls. So
yes,
he needs to get that moving and get his confidence going, right?
Mm-hmm. But Abhiraj Bhai is just keeping it intact right now. No loose deliveries so far. So, okay. And here we go.
Sridev with a nice little
Nice,
sweep.
juicy full toss. Right on the money. And Sridev Bhai is not going to miss that. He's such an amazing batsman. So that's 2 balls to go. Still in this over.
Again.
And
They're
there's
not seeing
nobody.
it. He's premeditated, but he's ready to go. And now that he has that confidence, he's going to force the Thunder to make a decision here. Did they put a fielder
Nope.
in the deep offside to
But
take away that shot? Now it looks like they're going to move Vivek Bhai down there.
But the bowler has to think. If he is hitting the shot there, why don't you just change your bowling?
It's not the bowler's fault. He's bowling on the offside.
But
and he's just turning. It's a good ball.
It's
that the batsman is picking it up.
Not saying it's a bad ball, but he can just come round the wicket as well. Like he has the opportunity, right? Look at that. That's the end of the over. 8 overs. 8 or 7? 7 overs done? 7 complete, 46.
9.6 is required, and they have 6.6 as a run rate. So they need to turn it up. Don't forget that they also have their power play.
Yes.
So that power play is going to turn it up for them. It looks like they've taken it. So the 8th over and the 9th over will be power play overs for the batting squad. Let's see how this works. Sridev is going to be on strike, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, Pavitra is going to be on strike. Let's see if he can get them to connect and see what Toronto.
I don't mind actually Sridev being on the strike because he's actually he's taking the game, right? Pavitra is not connecting. So Vivek Bhai is the bowler.
So
this is the 8th over.
First power play. Who do they have for the second one? You think they're going to go back to Abhiraj? He just got hit pretty bad.
Darshan Bhai
is going to go?
Darshan Bhai has one more over, so I think he'll bowl the power play over.
Do you waste it now or you save his over for later?
No, no, you just take it. But power play, you cannot because he's the one. He's the most consistent. You cannot give it to Abhiraj Bhai. The ground is open. One or two bad deliveries, and that could change the game.
They have Shantanu Bhai as well, who bowled.
Yeah. I know, but हमला कसू नहीं करो. That's 4.
There you go. Pavitra picking up the first one. They crossed 50. Crossed the big milestone after
Yes.
7.1 overs.
Yes.
This is a similar spot before Toronto Thunder shut down the gas on their attack. They were around 50 at 7-2, if I wasn't mistaken.
Oh, yes. There was one bounce, uneven bounce, but there was one bounce given by the umpire. So wide delivery.
Good batting. Take the free ones when you get them. Take the free ones because those are going to come in handy when you do the tally at the
Just
end.
have to focus. That's the only required. Right now, they're just trying to overdo it. See, they just have to keep bowling on the offside. Do not give any room to Pavitra on the leg side. Otherwise, he'll smack you. That's what happened. Vivek Bhai is a smart bowler. I hope he just keeps bowling on the off. There you go. There you go. That's a good ball.
I still think that one was right at the stumps, but he should keep it on the full off. Like, keep it on the offside.
Yeah.
Full length and just let it be. Let the batsman do the damage if he wants to. If he can. Short ball. Picks up the wicket. There you go.
That's a big wicket, though. That's a big wicket.
Pavitra's gone. Let's see who the next potential partner with Sridev Bhai is.
There's one more ball left in this over. But that was a good ball, good catch.
Kush Bhai coming in now. Hoping to see if he can set up a partnership with Sridev Bhai. Very important for us to get that going, but let's see.
There are two avatars playing, Kush Bhai and Shridev Bhai. One is associated with Mahabharata. The second one is associated with Ramayana. And very good delivery by Vivek Bhai. And that's the end of the over. And we have Atmiya Sports Club presenting a strategic timeout. We'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Sorry, folks, we are back in the commentary. Darshan Bhai is back with a bang again. A dot ball to start off the over. This is a crucial over for the Oakville Grizzly. And that's a good shot. And what a catch!
Oh,
What a
Darshan.
catch!
That was a sure six in my opinion,
But what a catch!
and it turned out to be a wicket.
But what a catch!
Absolutely.
I mean,
Darshan Bhai went all out knowing that that's a major wicket for them.
that's the
Catch
game
it.
right there.
Yeah, it's a big one. Not going to counter it out. Here comes Jagrat Bhai.
Yes, Jagrat Bhai is a good batsman too. But as we talked about Anbhai, every now and then chasing is difficult, especially when you have a score like 94 runs on the board. Doesn't matter. And Oakville have a deep batting lineup.
No, I can't. I'm not disagreeing with you. It puts the pressure on automatically, right?
Yes.
But this is cricket. If you did it, I could do it too. The
Yeah,
other team
yeah.
can come out and score. They're only short. How many runs right now? What's the equation? They need
43 of 22. But
They need
still
a-
anybody's game. One big over. Even right now, if they can get a couple of big ones, they're back in the game. Oh,
This is the power play, and
right in the block holes.
Sridev was looking to capitalize on that power play, and unfortunately he didn't. But let's see if the new batting pair, they both have 0 runs off of one ball. Very
Yeah.
fresh.
Very
Looks
fresh.
like if the bowlers can control them, this game is done.
Oh my goodness, what a ball. Darshan Bhai has been on the money from the go. His stats are unreal. 2.4 overs, 1 maiden, 6 runs, 1 wicket with the economy of 2.3 runs per over. My goodness. That's MVP level bowling. One more ball to go.
This is his debut year as a vice captain as well.
Yes.
He
Yes.
stepped in as we had a gap to help out, and look at this, he's really
And look at
helping
him.
out. Almost leading them to the finals.
Finals, yeah. Almost, yeah. They're marching there. 14 runs required per over. Almost 14.
Well, there's 4.
And that's a 4. But good finish. Three overs, 11 runs, 1 maiden, 1 wicket. The rate per over is 3.7.
I know you like Darshan Bhai stats, but Vivek Bhai has 3 overs. He only had 9 runs, and he's taken 3 wickets.
3 wickets.
That's a solid 6 overs for. It's a hard one to overcome when you have
I forgot about that.
like that.
Yes. And
Right.
here comes my favorite player, Chaitanya Bhai. This guy had big sixes, big shots. Let's see what he does with his ball. And here we go. Chaitanya Bhai with his first ball. And
Looks like a clean catch
That's
on
out.
the boundary.
right
Darshan
on the
Raj,
boundary.
of course. That ball is a magnet. He is a magnet to the ball right now.
Good catch though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was going to ask you, have you seen Chaitanya bowl? This is his first over of this game.
I heard from few folks from the AVM that he's actually a bowler.
Really?
But obviously Toronto Thunder has a deep bowling lineup, so this is the only opportunity he got. And first ball, first wicket.
So let's see. Could be the
Good
beginning
debut.
of something big.
Yeah. I'm glad these youngsters are picking up. Here we go. Oh,
He doesn't utilize his height for pace.
no.
He's utilizing his height.
And what a gesture by Janak Kaga,
Appreciating the fielding.
appreciating
by
the
Darshan Bhai.
fielder for a good catch. Well, that's the recognition you get. Players like Darshan Bhai are like blessed to get that opportunity. Here we go again.
Once again, the magnet. He's picking it up out here.
There you go. Still 1 or 2 balls to go. I guess it's 2 balls to go. Chaitanya Bhai.
Patel on strike now.
Yes. That's a good swing.
He takes the ball.
This is the final of the APL 2025. What a tournament, Anand Bhai.
No, it's turned out to be a good one. You know, it's one thing for from a competition perspective,
Right.
but you can see that every game there's a different player that's succeeding and excelling,
Yeah.
which is the beauty of sport. But also you see that players are stepping up when needed for the team. That's a great sign. But you also see the unity and brotherhood on the field.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the teams come together as the tournament progresses.
Yes.
Sometimes they don't even know each other's name
Yeah.
when they start.
Yeah.
And slowly, they get so close that they know each other based off of signal.
Yeah.
And that's something that's a unique piece in sport.
Yes.
But in Atmiya Premier League, it's different because you see it from a different level. There's a different level of understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unique. But this tournament's been awesome so far. Looking forward to seeing how the finals play out.
Yeah.
I'm not counting them out, but this is looking like it's going to be a
done
Toronto
deal.
Thunder,
Yeah.
Oshawa
Finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, man, we have come a long way in this tournament. 15 years, and the tournament has been progressing in such an amazing way. Like, we have seen the progress of this tournament. Atmiya, the word itself is so good. And yeah, the brotherhood is for the lifetime. The memories you make here is for lifetime.
Oh, absolutely.
We have some players we have seen get emotional at the end of the tournament as well, that we have to wait another 365 days to, get back to this. So it's an emotion.
It is. But you know what? It's also a passion for the sport.
Yes.
And I
Yes,
think-
Swamiji said.
Absolutely.
The two sports in the world which are played by gentlemen. One is kabaddi and the second one is cricket, and we are privileged to be able to play this sport. You being a baseball player, you wouldn't mind playing cricket for the rest of your life if you can.
I mean, people call me a baseball player, but I've slowly evolved my game
Into a cricket player.
cricket baseball player.
Oh, not out. Good appeal, and folks, we are at the final over.
Final over before we head into we're gonna have a fun match in between. It's
Yes.
not gonna be televised, but we will be back for the finals at what we're calling 7:45. I'm assuming it's gonna be closer to 8 o'clock.
Yes.
We have dinner here on the ground for all the spectators, all the players, anybody here. There's, I'm gonna guess, probably 350, 400 people here already.
Yes.
And as the finals will kick off, we'll have more people showing up. It's going to be a good one. So I do hope if you are in the GTA area close, make your way down to the Paramount Center in Mississauga. This is a tournament you don't want to miss, but the finals for sure is something you don't want to miss. So come on down. We'll see you
100%.
soon.
And anybody who's watching us live from anywhere, like India, New Zealand, Australia, Europe, most welcome to watch our finals. Please tune into the finals. You're not going to be able to see something like this again
Won't
in
disappoint.
a long time. So yeah, we're going to take a short break after this match, and we'll be back with the finals broadcast. Okay.
And
now-
also, before we get out of here, I'd like to thank the umpiring crew. It's
Yes.
not easy. We're a fully volunteer-based organization. You see the umpires standing there, Amit Bhai Jivani, Hardik Bhai. And we have a whole crew of about 8 to 12 umpires that have been consistently umpiring, playing in the tournament, helping organize. If I showed you guys what the scoring table and the scorer's box looks like, this is not the scoring, but more the IT side of things. It's something that is one to see. So I'm going to request our camera guys to turn it over this way as we hit the last few balls. Let's see.
Very, very good finish.
Camera, camera, So as we wind up, we've requested our camera guys to take a quick look at the setup we have here and see the setup and the zoom in of quite the extensive production that we put on. There's the scorer's box to the far left. You see the middle team that's doing the scoring for the live folks here at the stadium. You see the guys to the right of them that are doing the telecast. They're doing the switching. And then we have the privilege, myself and Ambrish Paitanna, to be the scorers here in the scoring box. Between us and the live telecast guys are also the DJs. We have a rotation